And at the 3, the small forward. And for the 76ers, Richardson and Harris filling out the wings. The young stars, Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. And it's Milton in at the point guard position. Now here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, the quickness, the size, and the speed of Simmons really breathtaking, especially when he's dribbling the rock.
And you look at this Magic roster, so much potential.
I think, Greg, they have done a great job of drafting to the style of play they want to play. Guys who want to get after it on the defensive end. Guys who can switch and slide on the perimeter. Guys who can protect the rim. That is the backbone of this organization.
And so here's Orlando after the Sixers pick up 2. Augustine against Simmons. Clock at 4. Here's Gordon. The rebound by Joel Embiid. Richardson against Fournier. And the dunk by Embiid.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Fournier. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Drops in the tray.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes played. Simmons dishes to Embiid. No good there. And Orlando will come the other way. Fournier for 3. It's good. The assist that time for Menace.
Evan Fournier has proven over and over, you better get a hand up and contest from 3, or he will make you pay.
Harris outside. Shoots the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Harris has got 5 points so far.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
And there's the pass to Gordon. Inside, it's tipped. Embiid with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. Got that one up quick.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Knocks it loose. And the turnover again by Orlando. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago. Philadelphia leading by 5. Simmons looking around. Harris outside. Over Ennis. Harris's shot is off.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here. All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Gordon, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, sheer strength on these finishes. Aaron Gordon pushes through anything you might throw at him.
Simmons passes to Richardson. Pass to Embiid. Fires for 3. Another miss by Philadelphia. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. It's a 3-point game. Augustine passes to Ennis. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. 6 on the shot clock. Embiid with the steal. And they're running. And here we go. And that one's good, Simmons.
And well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Now here is Augustine. Guarded closely. Good D by Embiid.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Harris. Well, we knew that Tobias Harris would be one of the big names during free agency this past summer.
Wasn't a lot of speculation for him when free agency hit. Ends up staying with the Sixers, and I think it makes sense for both sides, and he fits nicely next to Embiid.
And Harris drops them both.
Well, you look at the career of Tobias Harris, and, boy, he's bounced around a bit. Has never slowed his development or production, though. You put him anywhere, and he'll find a way to help his team.
Now here is Augustine. He's coming off a 16-point game against Chicago. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Augustine's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, this guy has every capability of spreading the floor with his shooting. DJ Augustine's deep ball doing some work right now.
It's stolen by Ennis. And now, here comes Augustine, leading the break. Took him no time at all on that one. Augustine's got 8 points.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
And with Harris, he's been moved so many times. You know what, Greg? You forget he's still quite young.
Yeah, I mean, he really is just starting to enter what should be the prime of his career. Has improved every offseason and is a great rebounder and scorer.
You can see it, Doris, with some of these good teams trying to build momentum as we get closer to the postseason.
You seem to know and understand which teams are good on both sides of the basketball. Are they top 5 efficiency, offense and defense? And as you know, Kevin, if there's a player with a hot hand, that can really make a difference in round 1.
Absolutely. And the first one drops. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Magic trail by 4. Now Augustine, 8 points for him. Vucevic with the bucket.
And Kev, this is exactly what you expect from DJ Augustine. This is why coaching staffs love him. He makes everyone better.
Here's Milton. Pass to Richardson.
Here we go.
Simmons trying to get open. Richardson, good.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Richardson against Fournier. It's stolen by Harris. Richardson against Fournier. Richardson, good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Augustine with it. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Now the feed to Vucevic. 5 to shoot. The rebound by Joel Embiid. The 76ers leading by 6. The drive by Simmons.
And this summer, a 5-year, $170 million max contract extension for Ben Simmons. The Sixers didn't want to give him any cause to look elsewhere. A great talent, but the hope with that kind of money is that he'll develop that jump shot. And when he gets ahead of steam, you almost feel sorry for defenders. Ben Simmons, a combination of size, speed, and ball handling that can, at times, be unstoppable.
And he can't get the first one.
The 2018 Rookie of the Year. Simmons' NBA career got off to a great start, and he's only continued to improve.
The Magic making a switch here. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Kem Birch comes in for James Ennis. Terrence Ross is checked in for Fournier. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. No luck that time either.
And they've been the more physical team offensively, seeking contact, looking to score in the lane. and getting to the line.
And with his passing and driving ability, Greg, Simmons is like combining a power running back in football with a pinpoint passing quarterback. Not much he can't do.
Kevin, a football metaphor is appropriate. Simmons grew up playing Australian rules football, and the physicality and quick thinking of that sport really reflected in his style of play.
Here is Ross after Ben Simmons' bucket. Outside Gordon, and stolen by Horford.
Get Simmons. Go, Harris.
Outside Simmons. Passes it to Thibault. Embiid with it. The pass to Thibault. Shot clock at 6. The shot comes out. The Magic go the other way with it. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
Yeah, it was a narrow win, but at that last meeting, I think foul trouble for the other side may have really just tipped the scale and allowed them to escape with the W.
Oh, no doubt. Playing aggressively, forcing the action, that often works in your favor, and it did the last time around.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Simmons passes to Thibault. On the wing, Harris. Birch grabs the board. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 3. Gordon kicks to Fultz. Pass to Birch. Gordon inside, guarded by Harris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Doris, 4 years and $76 million for Aaron Gordon. Good money if you can get it.
No doubt, Kevin. And in today's NBA, Aaron Gordon is well worth it. This guy is on the upswing of his career. He's got plenty of room for growth. Tremendous athlete and getting more and more skilled.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. Now in his 6th season in the NBA, hard to believe Aaron Gordon is still just 24 years of age.
Not much older than some rookies coming in. You wonder what his ceiling will be.
And the 76ers making a change here. Burks is checked in. And so he hits both. A lot of competitors in this league, Doris, and you've got to be that way to play at this level. And I know you have a list of competitors that you admire a lot.
It's those guys, Kevin, who have that insatiable desire to win. The guys who absolutely despise losing, who it almost hurts. It's painful physically. Giannis Antetokounmpo is driven to be great. He wants an NBA championship. LeBron James has got multiple titles and continues to pursue greatness. What I love about great NBA players, it's never enough, Kevin.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Magic lead by 1.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Love to see Alec Burks get aggressive with the defense. This guy terrific, getting the defense to foul him.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
Alec Burks, Kevin, continuing to develop into a dependable scorer. He's got great size for a 2-guard.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Scotty's checked in for Joel Embiid, and it's Korkmaz in for Tobias Harris. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Orlando. And Burks hits 2 free throws.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Screen coming.
Here's Carter Williams. 20 points for him last game against Chicago.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact from the defense and get himself to the line. The defense clearly frustrated trying to get a way to stop him.
Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Thibault. He's guarded by Ross. 1:36 left to play in the first quarter. On its way from Burks for two. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And here's Fultz. 14 points from him the last game against Chicago.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Knocked away. Ross against Burks. Over to the left wing. Here's Horford. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Ross kicks to Carter Williams. Back to Ross. Launches it. Good on the triple. Now it's a 4-point Magic lead. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
The 76ers have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
Shooting two.
And he makes the first. That one misses.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Passes to Bamba. Fultz looking around. And stolen by Horford. Back right after this. Al Horford provided some insight on why he decided to sign with Philadelphia.
What put me over the edge to make this switch is just the depth that I saw with this team. It's an up-and-coming young team that we have a chance to be good for many, many years, and it was something I wanted to be a part of.
Playing for a historic franchise, Greg, they've got, of course, the great fan support, great history, something Horford relishes.
A great choice. A team with depth and youth. They have a chance to be good for a long time.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
And so in the game for the Magic, they've got Fultz. He's out there with Michael Carter-Williams. Bamba is out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Birch in at the 4. No good on that one.
So the term unicorn has arisen for shot blockers who can also space the floor. Mo Bamba on that list, guys.
And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. And coming in, Mo Bamba comparing his game to that of Joel Embiid's. Doris, do you see that?
Well, I've heard others mention Rudy Gobert with a three-point shot, and that might be a closer comparison. We're going to have to watch and see what Mo Bamba hangs his hat on both the offensive and defensive end. Comparison's a bit early at this point.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
The 76ers have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
One shot.
That one drops. He ties it up. Doris, such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
And here are the 76ers now. After Markelle Fultz made that last three-pointer, Thibault, Bamba with the block.
I'll tell you, the kind of lockdown defender Mo Bamba can be. Send it back, young man.
No good from Ross.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Here's Korkmaz, guarded by Fultz. Here's Horford. Orlando grabs the miss. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Josh Richardson has made himself into one of the top defensive wings in the league. Richardson says there's a certain competitiveness that comes with being a good defender. The defensive end takes will, and I have a lot of it. Kevin J. Rich is self-described as super competitive, and that edge is what drives him.
It sure is. That's what it takes. Thank you, David. Bamba. Korkmaz grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from Al Horford. Now here's Carter Williams. He's guarded closely. Here's Burks, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Burks has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You've got to stay attached to Alec Burks. What a job in transition as he takes off toward the rim.
Bamba passes to Fultz. Here's Birch. He can't get that one. Nice D from Scott. Here's Korkmaz. He's guarded by Ross. There's the pass to Scott. Just 5 to shoot. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. That 3 off the mark. The Magic have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Pass to Carter Williams. Now, here's Bamba. No points in the game yet for him. 7-footers typically challenged as far as mobility. But, Doris, you look at Mo Bamba. He appears to be very fluid.
Well, he's listed at 7 feet. He's actually 7'1" in shoes. And despite that height, Kevin, as you mentioned, Mo Bamba is a very fluid athlete. He's got exceptional feet, tremendous upside for Bamba.
2.
He's off on the first.
Well, Mo Bamba is the prototypical modern NBA big, right? The size combined with the shooting ability.
And Orlando making a change here. Vucevic checked in for Kem Birch. James Ennis comes in for Terrence Ross. Evan Fournier's checked in for Markelle Fultz. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Michael Carter Williams. And he's good on the second. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. The drive by Simmons. Richardson gets a wide open look. 76ers with the new shot clock. And it's good for 2. 6 points for Al Horford.
That's what we call attacking the glass with aggression and power. Al Horford, the second chance opportunity.
Fournier, that's for 2. It's hauled in by the 76ers. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons. Here's Richardson, and Bamba pulls it down.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Now here is Augustine. He's got 8. Pass to Vucevic. Clock at 6. From 8, and he hits the jumper for 2. Vucevic has got it all tied up now for Orlando.
Well, Vucevic at his best. A reliable interior scorer, great size, great touch.
Korkmaz passes to Milton. Horford dishes to Simmons. It gets rebounded by Ennis. The Magic have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Al Horford. Since the All-Star break, he's been putting in work, averaging about 11 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Now Simmons, he has 6. It's Richardson on the wing. Passes it to Milton. Outside, Simmons. Lays it up off the glass. Simmons got 8 points.
The incredible focus of Simmons. Nothing gets to this guy, even when he's getting bodied by the defense.
Now here is Augustine. He's got 8. The pass to Ennis. Here's Vucevic. Bamba trying to break free, and it's Vucevic missing. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Milton. Horford with it. He's coming off a 22-point game against Detroit.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collected huge amounts of rebounds.
Here's Augustine after Ben Simmons' bucket. Now here's Ennis. Defense right on him, and the layup's good off the glass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Here's Milton, guarded by Augustine. A shot by Milton, no good.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Boy, you better keep the 7-footer Mo Bamba away from the cup. What an easy finish.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 10. Puts it up. Collects the 2-pointer near the hoop. He's got 12.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Here's Augustine. 8 points for him. To the right side. Here's Vucevic. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Here's Fournier after Ben Simmons' bucket. And here's Fournier. Yep, that one goes in there. Fournier's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, solid at recognizing when to attack on the interior. Fournier staying aggressive.
Now here's Simmons. 14 points for him. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. If you were coaching, Doris, and you could run your offense through any center in the game, and let's take guys that are playing right now because we can go back in history and the names are endless, but who would you run your offense through at that position?
Probably a guy that the casual NBA fan is not as knowledgeable about as they should be, Kevin, and that's Nikola Jokic. This is a young, early 20-year-old who may be the best passer out of the post position that we've seen in a generation. Jokic is a guy who can handle the ball from three-point territory. He can take it off the window and initiate your offense. They run him like a point center, and it's appropriate because he's unselfish and gifted as a passer.
Gifted, great word to use, you're right. And some changes here for the 76ers. Embiid comes in for Al Horford. And Harris subbed in for Korkmaz. And a switcher also for Orlando. Gordon's checked in. Now here's Ennis. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. Augustine looking around. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And Embiid with the block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Milton. Last game we saw him score 14. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
The 76ers have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
They get it again. The Magic trail by 6. Augustine in the corner. Vucevic trying to get open. Augustine, no luck. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Richardson for 3, connects from three-point range. Richardson's got 7.
Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Ennis misses.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Who's watching here?
1:33 left to play here in the second quarter.
I got ball.
And Augustine kicks to Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. Shot to stop the run. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Fournier.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Pass to Simmons. Rebound by the Magic. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the middle. Fournier passes to Augustine. Back to Fournier. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Milton. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Harris drives in. Shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Harris. Mike Scott's checked in for Philadelphia. Alec Burks comes in for Shake Milton. Then for the Magic, Terrence Ross is checked in for Ennis, and Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Augustine. And he makes the first but misses the second.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Gordon kicks to Fournier. Outside for Carter-Williams. Trying his luck from deep. Got a hand on it. Here's Burks, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Now, if you see Burks with a lane to the rim, he's going to flush it with power.
From deep three-point range, and that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. And so it's Philadelphia, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach. The offense seemed to struggle a bit early on. What did you see?
Well, turnovers killed us and led directly to baskets, and then disorganized offensive play. We have a way we have to play against them. We got to stay with it.
Yeah, the ball has to move and not stick, right? Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He had 16 points and 3 rebounds. He has bounced back nicely from what was a tough night for him in their last game. Judging by that first half, he's back to his old self again. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the 76ers?
Well, having Ben Simmons' size at point guard, major advantage. Can see over you, score over you, plays with power and finesse. Unstoppable in that first half.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about Orlando?
I think they're giving this game away because of their turnovers. I mean, you may not control everything that happens out there, but you do control how much you value each possession. I think coming out of the break, they need to be more efficient to close the gap in the score.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for Orlando. 7-point differential. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Richardson and Harris filling out the wings. The incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. And it's Milton in at the 1. And that's the group for Brett Brown as we begin the second half.
I'll tell you, if you're not guarding Aaron Gordon tight and getting into his space, he is going to burn you in catch-and-shoot situations.
Now here is Harris. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Milton the pass to Richardson. He feeds it to Embiid. Shot clock at 3.
Well, Vucevic showing a willingness to work on the defensive end. That's nice.
Well, they say the post-up big man is dead and gone in the NBA, but don't tell that to Nikola Vucevic, an offensive focal point, and he does some of his best work on that low block.
Here's Milton following the bucket by Orlando. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. Here's a look at the schedule for the Orlando Magic. On Sunday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against Blake Griffin and the Detroit Pistons.
And looking at the Cavs matchup, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Now, here's Fournier. 10 points for him. And you look at the footwork of Vucevic inside, his moves and counter moves, terrific.
Shades of Kevin McHale, and that's something he's continued to develop in the pros, a response to defenders who often surpass him athletically.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And not a lot you can do to prevent Simmons from creating space. It's what he does best in pick and roll calls.
Orlando trailing here. Poked away. Now the 76ers on the break. Milton the pass to Harris. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Outside Fournier. Now here's Ennis. Richardson covering. 5 on the clock. Ennis misses.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And here we go with the Magic fast break. Augustine with the ball.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And with this chance, we can show you the real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. Those are the season's top shot blocking teams. Fourth, the Magic.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Now, here's Fournier. He's got 12.
Screen.
Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer Augustine. Not going to go that time. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And the 76ers lead by 5. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now here is Augustine. Not a lot of room. Gordon finds Augustine. Lets it go. That one a little long.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Milton the pass to Harris. Here's Milton. It's hauled in by Gordon.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Rejected by Harris. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Richardson for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Magic trail by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Fournier. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
So good at keeping his balance. Evan Fournier's ability to stay composed and find a way to capitalize, nicely done.
A nice shot by Embiid. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Fournier dishes to Ennis. Back to Fournier. Vucevic trying to get open. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Fournier.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Simmons passes to Milton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Vucevic.
Two shots.
No good on that one. Ken Burch is checked in for the Magic. Markelle Fultz comes in for DJ Augustine. He hits the second from the line. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 7. Passes it to Vucevic. And it's Gordon missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Here's Thibault. Feeds it to Embiid, and the layup falls. Embiid's got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
There's the pass to Burch. To the inside. Vucevic down low. Embiid's there. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to Milton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Vucevic. Doris, it seems like Adam Silver, the NBA commissioner, is one of the most well-liked commissioners in all of sports, worldwide. Why do you think that's so?
Well, I think he was amongst the most important members of the staff of his predecessor, David Stern, who obviously oversaw the greatest growth in NBA history. The NBA became a global game. But Adam Silver didn't skip a beat. He is a great listener, a great communicator, and I've said this about the NBA for a very long time. It is a league that is in constant self-evaluation process. It is always looking for ways to improve the league, whether that means organizationally or with the play between the lines, and that's all you can ask for, Kevin.
Ross is checked in for Vucevic. So he gets them both. The Magic trail by 11. Now Fultz. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Pass to Burch.
That's all you.
And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Thibault. The three-pointer is right on target. And the 76ers lead by 14.
Yeah, and ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Now, here's Fournier. He's got 16. Bangs home the trifecta. And 11 points for Terrence Ross.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Here's Embiid. 8 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Thibault. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Ross. The teardrop falls in. Ross has got 13 points.
What a savvy move by Terrence Ross. And the floater, you've got to have such a terrific feel. What about the soft touch of that young man? Nice.
Here's Thibault. Back to Embiid. He kicks it to Harris. There's the three. And Embiid throws it down. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Yeah, well, what's not to like about Joel Embiid? A physical specimen at over 7 feet tall, all the skill in the world, and a personality made for stardom.
Alec Burks checked in for Shake Milton. And a change for the Magic. Vucevic, he's checked in for Kem Birch. And it's Fultz with the ball for Orlando. 11-point game. You talk about Embiid's personality, whether it's on the court or through social media. Greg, he's not shy speaking his mind.
One of the best trash talkers in the league. He doesn't hold back, but it's never personal. He's embracing the spirit of competition.
Horford gets the bucket.
Well, the incredible shooting touch of Al Horford. He added that range game during his time in Atlanta.
Fultz with the ball. Outside Fournier. Vucevic against Embiid. Now here's Fultz. D right on him. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The 76ers leading by 14. Out to the right wing. Back to Harris. And he converts the layup. Harris has got 5 points in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now, here's Burks, guarded by Fultz. Passes to Harris. Now, here's Embiid. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And after he missed the first 2 seasons of his career, Greg, with a broken bone in his foot, would injuries be your main concern for Joel Embiid?
Look, no doubt about it. As long as he's healthy, he's an all-league performer. Still, 7-footers carry a lot of weight in our league. He wants to prove he can play big minutes. They just got to make sure they protect him.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And the 76ers making a change here. Korkmaz is checked in. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Orlando. And Embiid drops them both.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
Here's Carter-Williams. No good, unable to end this run. The 76ers leading by 18. Inside. And the dunk by Embiid.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
To the middle. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Let's go to our 2K leaderboard. These are the NBA's Swiss Army knives. Big men who give you a little bit of everything, including assists. These are the best passing centers and power forwards since the All-Star break. Aaron Gordon, number 1.
I don't care what level you're at, high school, college, or pros. When you have the combination of size and passing skill that he does, it gives your team a huge advantage.
No one covering. Burks has got 12.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Carter Williams, the pass to Gordon. Here's Vucevic. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
Well, there's a certain strength that Vucevic possesses, so he can play through the contact and still score. That's nice.
Burks kicks to Horford. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Back to Burks. From the stripe, Orlando grabs the miss. Gordon's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Fournier, the basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. And that's now 18 points for Evan Fournier. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game, brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
And, Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Philadelphia leading by 19. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So on the floor for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Terrence Ross is out there with Carter Williams, and it's Fournier in at the 3 spot. 4 on the shot clock. For 3, Harris. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Carter Williams, and there's the pass to Ross. Now Vucevic. Back to Ross. Gordon kicks to Fournier. 3-pointer. Good on the 3-point shot. Fournier's got 21.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Pass to Harris. Here's Korkmaz. He's guarded by Fournier. Back to Harris. Poked loose. Ross with a steal. Top of the key, Fournier. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Alec Burks.
Okay, flashing some impressive instincts. Evan Fournier knowing when to attack and draw the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
I think what we're seeing from Evan Fournier is this guy is a terrific young player who's willing to do a little bit of everything.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Richardson comes in for Korkmaz, and it's Ben Simmons in for Alec Burks. And the Magic making a change here as well. DJ Augustine's checked in for Michael Carter Williams. And the second free throw, good. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year. Back to Harris.
I'm open right here.
Richardson trying to break loose. Harris misses.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Now here's Simmons. Pass to Harris.
Get there, get there. Switch.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Horford. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got his fourth assist in this one.
I love it when Al Horford is challenging defenders to stay with him. Use your physicality, big man.
Fournier against Scott.
I see him.
Pass to Vucevic. Augustine with it. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Fournier. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Ennis, he's checked in for Ross.
One shot.
Hey, that's all you.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Simmons dishes to Harris.
I see him. I see him.
Horford against Gordon. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, people refer to Al Horford being the hub for this team. Defensively, he's always in the right position and such a good playmaker for a big man.
Two.
And he knocks down the first one. And it's no coincidence teammates often have the best seasons of their careers, Doris, playing alongside Al Horford.
I think, Kevin, that has everything to do with his passing ability, but also his willingness to be an incredible screener. This guy walls off defenders as long as possible, maybe even flirting with a moving screen. All I know is guys get wide open looks off of Al Horford's screening ability.
The Magic trail by 14. And here's Augustine. Knocked loose, out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Now the pass to Simmons. Five to shoot. Pass to Horford. Over Augustine. And the 76ers get it back.
Come to me, come to me.
Harris looking it over. Goes back up. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Shooting one.
The free throw off from Harris. The Magic trail by 16. There's the feed to Fournier. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, Fournier has now turned himself to an effective scorer from any area. He's starting to catch fire.
Gordon against Simmons.
I got yours, I got yours. I got your help.
To the wing right side. Here's Milton. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And the 76ers lead by 16. Augustine passes to Fournier. Now Vucevic. Richardson covering. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this is how Al Horford gets it done as a rim protector. His anticipation and his positioning are exceptional.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Milton.
Step out.
Pass to Simmons.
Hit me, I'm open.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. DJ Augustine picks one up.
You gotta admire the hard work by Simmons, a genius at drawing contact.
Two.
The first free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Magic. Down by 15. Down low, here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Vucevic knows who he is. This guy is a close scorer, legit threat to finish it with authority.
Horford finds Richardson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. The Magic trail by 15. Augustine passes to Fournier. Now Vucevic. That shot off. Good work defensively by Horford. Augustine against Richardson. Passes it to Horford. Gordon with the defensive effort.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Now here is Augustine. He's guarded closely, and it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
Embiid, he's checked in for Al Horford. And stolen by Richardson. And here we go. Richardson heading to the hoop. And it's Richardson slamming it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now here's Fournier. Off target at the rim.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Shots good by Simmons.
A substantial, towering presence. Simmons creates second chance opportunities night in and night out.
Puts it up from 12. Here's Vucevic. That one goes in. Vucevic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Embiid, the pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Crafty and smooth. Simmons tearing up the nets. He is definitely a rising star.
Fournier against Simmons. And Fournier kicks to Gordon. With the shot. Ennis misses.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Doris, in 2004, the Charlotte Bobcats became the NBA's 30th team. When do you think we're going to see another team added, whether it's an expansion or even multiple expansion cities?
Well, let's go directly to the most important source, and that's Commissioner Adam Silver, who has said that expansion is inevitable, but right now, not a huge priority. So, listen, we've heard Seattle is on the short list of cities that wants to get a team, and what a great city, what a great NBA fan base. I hope someday we get back to Seattle.
So much history up there. You're correct. And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Ben Simmons.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
They'd lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He showed leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track. The Magic trail by 21. Augustine passes to Ennis. Bounce pass from Vucevic. He's feeling it. And too long on the shot. For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Richardson, no luck.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And the pass to Augustine. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be, and Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
Embiid kicks to Simmons. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Two.
And the first one drops.
Way to go. Let's get it.
And Simmons drops them both. Doris, you and I were just talking about something Commissioner Silver said the other day about a proposed mid-season tournament. What do you think?
Well, I certainly think if they do move to a mid-season tournament, it's going to have real value for it to matter. To get the fans engaged, something has to be on the line. So, number one, you're going to have 2 goals. Instead of 1 championship, maybe you want to win that mid-season tournament too.
Now here's Simmons. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Gordon. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. The Magic making a switch here. Clark's checked in.
Two.
That's good from Simmons. And Simmons drops them both.
Yeah, love the attitude he's playing with here in the second half, going strong to the hoop and getting to the free throw line.
Teardrop shot, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Simmons got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Embiid. Here's the floater. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists now in this one. Orlando's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And Augustine kicks to Ennis. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Richardson the pass to Milton. To the paint. Here's Simmons. And he can't bank that one in. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Now here's Ennis, guarded by Harris. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Yo, check the bias.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Doris, when you look at the success of international players, and the league has a litany of very good international players, Doncic being the latest success story, is the perception changing about these kids when they come from overseas and play in the NBA?
Well, one of the greatest, and then to me, the greatest international player of all time, Dirk Nowitzki, a Hall of Fame player, probably changed the perception to start with. Now, listen, over the years, Luka is going to have perhaps a Hall of Fame career if he stays healthy. The reality is this. The NBA is looking for the best players to man those 15 roster spots of the 30 NBA teams. It doesn't matter where you're from, what the color of your skin is. If you can play the game of basketball and play it at the highest level, the NBA wants you to be a part of their league.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. 1:07 left in the fourth.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Philadelphia.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight. And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Ben Simmons.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Carter Williams. Defense is right there. Can't cash in from close range. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Here's Neto. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Al. You guys do it as a 5-man unit on the floor. How did you come together for this win?
Just taking good shots on offense, trying to, getting stops on defense. We challenged every shot. We just played hard tonight.
Great effort and a big win, Al. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long.